So as you saw, I have this landscape and it's showing through the keyhole. Now there's a tiny bit of the red that has bled over from the other page. And I think that when I'm finished with this, that's not going to show. The landscape was from a photograph of a Welsh landscape, because that is a place that I hold dear. And as you could see in the video when I was doing it, it was very loose and very rough. I splattered in the flowers. I was working on this bit of hedge greenery in the house, and I didn't even wait for things to dry, so they got a bit blurred. I am going to just with a pencil, you know, a little squiggle that might be the door, just delineate some things on the edges of the cottage. So I'm totally happy with the landscape. And I glued the text in with gel medium. Why text? Because I thought it was a nice partner to this page over here from the previous week. So what I want to do, I've got some silver paint that I need to mix up. I've got some bronze left over from another page, and I want to put out a little black. But I'm going to pull out my Pinterest board and reference some really elaborate escutcheons or keyhole plates, and then do a kind of brushy gestural set of marks to cover up some of the text, to definitely cover up the edge of the page, but to kind of allude to this kind of keyhole. Will there be a key on this page? I don't know. It may just be the associated reference of this keyhole. But let me prep those materials and then we'll get started on finishing this one. So at the last minute, I just decided that would be a good spot for a word. I really like the kind of calligraphic line that you get with the brush tip. Wish I had something metallic in a brush tip. Maybe. Just wanted to give it a little color. Not sure. I think I'm done. I'm not sure. I wanted the keyhole bits to be really loose and gestural. I wanted to show the marks of the brush of my hand. Now that I did that, maybe it looks a little messy and maybe I'm not as satisfied as, what I had in my mind's eye. But it was fun to be so loose with it. It was fun to do such a very simplified landscape. I mean, it's not abstracted. You can tell exactly what's what, but it's extremely simple. And I didn't go back in when it was dry with a lot of detail. So for those same reasons, I think that I like the looseness of the metallic paint that was acrylic in the background. So thank you for tuning in. As always, do all the YouTube things to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week for another episode of Weekly Spark.